I'm going to call this a 4/3 tip or 7 or something. There's a whole lot of tips here in what we're going to talk about and turn these atomic tips into a profitable digital product. Can you do that? You'll see the answer in just a moment. Hey everyone, Jeff Herring here, and welcome to episode 142 of the Content Profit Show. And I am so very glad you're here. We got a great guest coming up. And of course, I have to do the thing I always do when I say that number 142, and we'll be doing this when we say 442. Thanking everyone that's been a part of this, our guest today, Marty, and all of our guests over the months and years, and all of you that come and listen and watch and are part of this. Thank you. Now, some cool announcements. Later on today, and this is what, May 28th? Yeah, May 28th. Later on today, y'all get an email about something that started tomorrow, because my entire career, I have taught people how to do this stuff, okay? And that's been fun and that's been fine, but people still get hung up, okay? Because I don't have the time, or I'm not sure what to do, or blah, blah. Okay, so what I'm moving into, starting tomorrow, you'll see, is done for you stuff. Me doing it for you, because I've done it for myself and others, and taught others for 17 years. Let's take this to the next level, because our time is short, our attentions are shorter, our attention spans are shorter than they ever used to be. All right, so now to the main event. Right over here, we've got Marty Wollner, who is with Atomic Leadership. And welcome to the show, Marty.
Oh, thank you so much, Jeff. Just so grateful to be here with you in your space.
Well, I appreciate that, and I'm grateful for you to be here. It'd be hard to do this without a guest, right? At least this way. So thank you very much for being here. How'd you get into this atomic leadership thing, briefly?
Well, my background is actually in trauma education in the brain, kind of the subconscious of the brain, and how to kind of heal the brain from traumatic experience. And then I started to get more awareness through certification in terms of that focus and understanding about thought processes and mindsets and different ways that the conscious part of the brain can actually impact the subconscious. And as I got more awareness with that, I started helping people in business to be able to use this information to increase their business in very extreme ways very quickly, just by understanding habits and understanding the power of thinking and different ways that we can actually utilize the power of our brain.
I love that. I love that. Being a recovering counseling psychologist, I absolutely love that, because my brain still works that way. What's the dream with all this, Marty?
Well, the idea is to empower people. I've been an entrepreneur myself, Jeff, and I've been up and down with different businesses. And I know that entrepreneurs kind of get stuck in different mindsets and belief systems and patterns and habits. They try to model after other business people and other entrepreneurs that they see. And many times they'll hit a brick wall. And I'm all about getting past those obstacles. I'm all about figuring out how to 10x businesses very quickly and build up that momentum to be able to kind of maximize their strengths and their power and their focus.
I love that. We need you out here. All right, so we're going to take a look at your article here in just a moment as I get the sharing correct. There we go. All right, here we are. How Starbucks stays on the cutting edge with atomic leadership. Love the title, love what you're doing here. Folks, what I want you to notice here, besides a great picture of Marty in Paris, is, all right, he tells a story from a humble beginning with Starbucks and what Schultz did, okay? And he tells the story about it. And then, y'all pay attention to this. He tells the story and then he breaks it down, okay? So here's how Schultz did it. Starbucks understands atomic leadership. Look at what he did here, folks, okay? He tied a somewhat well-known brand to his work. Nice job, Marty. Started with a vision, new habits, easy to start, motivation, small wins, high stakes, inviting culture, adjustments. Yeah, absolutely. Nicely done. And then I love what you did, Marty, where you took it and you turned it into your business. Okay. How can you use atomic leadership to massively boost your own business? Follow Starbucks blueprint. Nicely done. Okay. One, get laser focused on your vision. Make pursuing the vision irresistible. Make it stupidly simple. I love it. Reinforce and evolve constantly. Awesome. Um, all right. So let's take all this stuff and let's build something really cool with it. All right. So here we go. Here's the rough draft for Marty's new content profit empire. We're building it, I call it, on Marty's multi-tip blog post. And then there's a lot of places we could start, but or end. What you've got here with this information, Marty, is what I call a flagship course, something you become known for. Okay? And you can have mini courses, you can have courses, all kinds of things. This is like a higher level course that you become known for because you built the business in that article. Um, so it's interesting how those are 8 tips from Starbucks and 4 from you. And I'm thinking that what we do is we make this a 4 or 5 module course, okay, with a module for each one of those tips of yours, okay, and on the front end, go through the 8 that Starbucks did, and then you break it down, okay, and so that's going to be 5 modules. The way it comes out to 7 is you do a get started here module where you give the folks a quick win. They help them get a quick win. And the next success steps module is, okay, here's the next thing to do. Now, making sense so far?
Oh yeah, sounds great.
The cool thing about this model is that once you've built this out, which we'll do, it's easier to go this way to build courses, mini courses, like a mini course for each module, a master class for each module. That article is also screams ebook with a little beefing up, maybe not much. And then go and hire a short-term membership so people don't have to commit for so long to get a further taste of you. Okay. And the key thing here, let's say you did a 12-week short-term membership, okay, or even an 8-week, and you charged people each month, and we'll just pick a number, 37, to do this. Okay, so 37 one month, 37 the next, maybe the next. And then when it comes time to join a membership, which this is well set up for too, really all you got to say to folks is, hey, look, you've been paying $37 for 2 or 3 months. Let's just have you keep doing it and you'll get all this good stuff. It's a super easy sale. And so now the question becomes, what goes in those modules, right? Okay. The nice thing is that there's a formula for each one. You don't have to make it up for each one. So take a deep breath and sigh. Wow. All right. So start off with a video. In the first one, it could be a video about those 8 things that Starbucks did, right? And then in the next 4, break it down to how you've condensed it into 4. At the same time, as you go through those 4, in each one, you want to mention Starbucks and where it relates and where it connects. 1, because it does, and 2, because again, you're connecting your brand with Starbucks, which is a good thing. So, and when I say video, I'm not talking about, a 3-hour marathon. I'm talking about 20 or 30 minutes. Okay. And you do video every day. So that's okay. It's just the script for you there. And then we could take it right from your article and the text would be, for the first module would be that all those 8 things. And then the text for each one of these modules would be just that little bit for number 1, number 2, maybe expanded. And then this also is set up well for a checklist, which are powerful things because it gives people the notion, hey, if I just do, I'm going to
Hmm.
get it. Okay. We'll have to dig deeper to see if there's any templates we can create here. I haven't found a place where we can't, but we'll see. And then you could also turn this into a guide for people with action questions. Um, and this would be awesome to be easily repurposed into a quiz. Okay. So people can check out their learning, that kind of thing. Um, I instead of a guide, I always call it the playbook because you're taking actions. Um, and really, if you wanted to, you could add a Q&A at the end of every one. And what a lot of people do, it's not true, not a lot of people, but a lot of people I know do, is they deliver the course and then at the end offer a Q&A. Okay, it's complete. You've made the next success steps offer. And hey, you know what? We're going to do something extra for y'all. Let's do a Q&A where you can bring all your questions. And what that gives you, besides a chance to connect further, is it gives you another chance to make the offer.
Hmm.
So, and then really what we'll also do is we'll look at what each one of those um, modules delivers, because I don't believe in starting all over and finding bonuses. The bonuses are in the content that's already there. We just got to pull them out and make them separate because no one knows that they were in the course. They're bonuses. Okay?
Right.
So it may be a piece from the 8, it may be a piece from the 4. It will probably be a piece from both, like 2 or 3 bonuses. Um, oh, see, Marty, you're in luck because we got a brilliant buddy of mine. Okay, that's even older than both of us. Um, this guy Phil, he's done so much in life. He was a roadie back in the day for Elvis, Jimi Hendrix, all those people, and his stories. Oh my goodness! Listen to his suggestion. I'll put it on the screen here. It would be a unique and unexpected perk if Marty sent a $10 Starbucks gift card to those who sign up with a killer romance card that repeats the benefits of becoming a member. Ooh, Phil, out of the park. Um,
Wow.
and you guys aren't that far from each other because Phil's you're in Philly, right, Phil? If I remember right. Um, I have to connect you guys sometimes. So thanks, Phil. That's really a good idea. To further the Starbucks connection. Um, I love it. Thank you, Phil. All right. So making sense so far, Marty?
Oh, it sounds great.
Getting a glimpse of what's possible, what's coming attractions.
Oh, yes. I can see how it can actually grow and scale as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely. What kind of questions you got at this point?
So you mentioned a couple of things, Jeff. The checklist and the guide. I actually have both of those. I've actually produced both of those, and I'm wondering, should they be used as like lead magnets, or should they be part of the course, or how would you, marketing wise, what does that look like? Do you think?
The quick answer is yes. Let me elaborate. After a swig of water here, I think they're great lead magnets. A checklist, or a quiz, or a guide. Um, the nice thing is, if we do this in 5 modules, that's going to give us 5 checklists and 5 guides. Okay. And so, yeah, we can pull some of those out to be lead magnets. And, so what if they're in the course?
Hmm.
My very first lead magnet, way back in, this is 06, 07, was 2 article writing templates. Okay. 2 of my 21. And I gave those away. Right. And then on that page where they got them, the thank you page, there was an offer to get all 21. Okay.
Hmm.
Except back then, I think it was only 13 at a discount, only seen here. And so the psychology there is you've got somebody coming in that may have never intended to spend money with you. Okay. They've read an article, you're on Medium. We'll put a lot of this stuff over there and other places. Now they're going to click on a link to get this free thing. Okay. They got it. and there's this offer on an even better thing, cool. I mean, that can bring in nice daily income. So long answer to your question, but heck yeah, they can be lead magnets. A different way to think about those, a buddy of mine has been using the term and calling them mini offers or free mini offers.
Mm.
And I like that because it sets up the mindset of offers. Okay. Even this free thing is an offer. And then we have these other offers for you coming. All right. I'm super excited for you because of what we can do with this and because of what you brought to us. Remember how I told you 20 minutes would go by real quick?
Oh, yes, yes.
Yeah, here we are. Any other questions before we wrap up?
Last quick question. This certainly can work for all sorts of businesses. I've actually helped several different types of businesses with Atomic Leadership. I'm wondering your thoughts about niching down to a specific type of business or how important that would be for marketing.
The cool thing is it's better to niche down and then expand. Okay. Like my early niche was article marketing. Okay. And a very, very wise friend said, after about 3 or 4 years, you need to bump this up to content marketing. Okay. And that increased my reach. So yeah, pick one that Phil's in Chicago. Sorry, buddy. Pick one that think of an X. X marks the spot. One that really needs what you have, okay, and one that really lights you up. And where those two lines meet is the X marks the spot for building a really cool beginning to this. And then there's, the ones that are related to that. We can build out from there. As long as we just don't go, all businesses need this, because that's a kiss of death.
Right.
So yeah, niche down. We'll niche down, and then grow it. If what happens for a lot of people, for me, I mean, I could build stuff in counseling and relationships. I could build stuff in stress, motivation, change, and I keep threatening to. And I've also even tried, but it's like I love this so much, and it's provided a great lifestyle. Why stress myself? I may do it one day, but only because I started, niched, and built out. All right. So Marty, thank you for being here, being a great guest, and bringing great stuff. Folks, if you want to be in Marty's seat, not in his home, but in your place, you go to jeffherring.com/guest. It's jeffherring.com/guest. Watch your email tomorrow for an announcement about, I'm calling it Relax. We'll do it for you. And what else? As always, folks, thank you for being here. A lot of places you could have been, chose to be with us, and we're always honored by that. Want you to go get your own Content Profit seat. And until episode 143, I want you to go use this stuff. And we'll catch you next time.